This is Coke FM.
Jack Ingram in the studio this morning. Eric, you've not heard this song, have you? You just heard me talking about it.
I haven't heard it, but I was on Twitter because I wanted to be there Sunday night, and that's all that was trending. The words to the song, everybody was talking about Jack Ingram, like you said, stealing the show.
I was trending?
You were trending on Twitter.
How about
big
that?
Time, man.
Yeah,
We've hit the big
you and
time.
Oprah.
You've made it.
Trending.
Me and the big O. I just had an aha moment, Bob.
So, yeah, it was like the whole open of a show that went 3 hours and I think 30 minutes, 3 hours, 20 minutes, a long show in that tribute. And I guess you want to be first anyway, come to think of it. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be long like that.
Yeah,
but
I was actually glad. I was grateful to be first so I could enjoy myself.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And the thing that I've noticed about shows over the years is how a show opens up has a lot to do with how the whole dang thing's going to go. It's hard to recover if it starts flat. And, man, the way you started it had a lot to do, I think, with the fact that it sustained for so long. And I think it's because, I don't know, maybe folks just thought you were going to come. I did. Jack's going to do a little number here, and then he's going to introduce the next guy.
Right.
But you told a story, and that's the one we've asked you if you'll share.
Yeah, man. So, this is a song, about a year ago, maybe. You know, as you guys know, my career's been long and winding, you know, ups and downs and in betweens and everything. That's why when Eric said he's that artist that just gave up trying to get here because they got lost, I was thinking, Eric, you know me better than that, man. I can't give up. It's not in my
some
DNA.
Have. Yeah, some have.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So anyway, I had heard one time that Keith Richards stayed up all night long and did whatever he does to stay up all night long.
So did Frank Sinatra.
That's right.
I heard.
And but when Keith woke up the next morning, he pushed play on his recording machine, and Jumpin' Jack Flash played back at him, and he didn't remember writing it. Wow. And I thought, well, that's a pretty good idea, man. I'll give that a shot. And so I did the same thing, stayed up all night drinking whiskey and listening to Merle Haggard songs, and this came out. I'm not saying it's Jumpin' Jack Flash or nothing, Bob. But I don't want people to get their expectations up too high.
Oh, I've heard it. It is pretty good.
But it's a song about George Jones and Merle Haggard, and of course our hero, our collective hero, especially in this town, Mr. Willie Nelson. So it's called Jonesin' for Haggard. Well, I'm usually good for a good Friday night, Saturday too, and Sunday sometimes we'll raise a little hell. Good Lord willing. Find me a bar, find me a drink. Find me a girl who ain't trying to find me, and we'll do us a little time killing. Yeah, I love to hang out and get loose and loud, right in the middle of a big rowdy crowd. But tonight I'm laying lower than low, mixing misery and gin with Sing Me Back Home. When I wanna go where the lonely go, Silver Wings will get me there faster, and I don't care what they say, man, there ain't nothing wrong sitting around drinking to an old drinking song. 'Cause I'm in here hiding, and the world outside, it just don't matter. When I'm higher than Willie, jonesing for Haggard. Well, there's just some things that won't go away. No matter how good some old bad bar band plays, yeah, there's hurt that a joke won't heal, and smoke won't cover. And I've never met a honky-tonk good-timing girl that can unbreak your heart quicker than Merle. Yeah, that's like trading one pain for another. Yeah, that whiskey gets costly, and cheap women, hell, they ain't cheap. I'd rather stay home, be lonely for free. Yeah, tonight I'm laying lower than low, mixing misery and gin to sing me back home. When I wanna go where the lonely go, silver wings will get me there faster. And I don't care what you say, man, there ain't nothing wrong sitting alone drinking to an old Merle Haggard song. 'Cause I'm in here hiding, and the world outside, it just don't matter. When I'm higher than Willie and jonesing for Haggard. 'Cause yeah, I'm higher than Willie. So I'm recording this song, and I'm in Nashville. I'm in one of those nice studios, and I come up to this last little part. We call this the tag, where you say that last line twice. Everybody, well, I always think it's because everybody, like, I want to give everybody notice that they're about to have to clap for me. It's called the tagline. And so I'm about to come around to that last part, and the guy behind the desk that has all the knobs on it, he pops in my headphones and goes, "Jack, we were just in here talking," and he's back there with the record company guy, and we were just in here talking, man, and if that last time during the tagline, right before that comes, when you go jonesing for Haggard, I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, man, we think you ought to do one of those things like, you know, like something like that dude from Rascal Flatts would do or something." And and I was, well, what came out of my mouth was, "Yeah, okay." And in my head, I was like, "What's he talking? Has he been listening to this song, man?" And so I said, "Yeah, okay." And the guy behind the record company guys behind him going, "Yeah, man, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be gold, brother. Give it to us." So, okay, yeah, I want gold. See, I like to please people. It's what gets me on stage, but that's also what gets me into trouble sometimes. And so I said, "Okay, yeah, roll that back, man." And so they rolled it back, and came through as, "Well, I'm higher than Willie, and I felt everything tighten up, and it just went right by me, man. I missed it." And they came on the headphones again, and they go, "Oh, Jack, are your headphones working? Everything cool?" I said, Yeah. Sorry, boss. I'm just really working on the lick. You know, I really want to give you guys what you need to go out there." And the record company guys behind them going, "Yeah, man, give us what we need. We want you to go gold. Hell, we want you to go platinum." I said, "Yeah, platinum. That's what I want too, buddy. I need platinum." So does my wife. And so I said, "Roll it back, man. I'm going to give it to you." So they rolled it back, and everybody's staring at me. And I was trying to think of what I could give them that was really going to put this thing over the top. So I said, "'Cause I'm higher than Willie." And as I was about to step up to the microphone, the record company guy was on my left shoulder, and he was kind of pumping his fists and yelling at me, "Do it, buddy, do it, you're gonna be a star." And then on my right shoulder, Chris Christopherson appeared. And he just looked at me. He says, Jack, he always calls me Jack. Look, buddy, you do what you want. You do what you need to do here. But if you do what you don't believe just to get something else that you really don't need, look, I'll love you, but don't ever mention my name again. So I shoved him away. I said, I got this, Chris. 'Cause I'm higher than Willie. And jonesing for Haggard.
I am so proud of you. Jack Ingram, everybody.
Yeah, that was great.
How about that? Did you see that coming?
Didn't see it coming. No.
You do a pretty mean Chris
I was
Christopherson,
about to say.
too.
I've been copying him all my life.
Okay, so...